Now we discuss the methods of solving first order, first degree differential equations. So we are discussing first method, that is differential equation with variable separable. Suppose we have given a dE in the form dy by dx equal to fxy. If it is possible to express fxy as product of two different functions of x and y respectively, like hy into gx, then we can use this method. So we have expressed fxy as hy into gx, two different functions of x and y. Now after this we will write it like 1 by hy dy equal to gx dx. So with dy we have function of y, and with dx we have function of x. So here we have separated the variables. Now if we integrate both sides, then we will get integration of 1 by hy dy equal to integration of gx dx. So after integration we will get some function of y hy and some function of x, that is capital Gx plus c. So this function 2 is the general solution of the differential equation 1. So this is the general method for finding the solution of differential equation with variable separable. Now we will take some example. First example is dy by dx 1 minus cos x upon 1 plus cos x. If we simplify it, we will get dy by dx equal to 2 sin square x by 2 upon 2 cos square x by 2, which will give us dy by dx equal to 10 square x by 2, and after that we will get dy equal to 10 square x by 2 dx. So here you can see that with the dx we have function of x, and with dy we have constant 1. If we integrate both sides, then we will get integration of dy equal to integration of 10 square x by 2. 10 square x by 2 can be written as sec square x by 2 minus 1. Then we will get y equal to 10 x by 2 upon 1 by 2 minus x plus c, that is 2 10 x by 2 minus x plus c. So y equal to 2 10 x by 2 minus x plus c is the general solution. Now take next example, e raised to x 10y dx plus 1 minus e raised to x x square y dy. E raised to x 10y dx plus 1 minus e raised to x x square y dy equal to 0. We can write it as 1 minus e raised to x x square y dy equal to minus e raised to x 10y dx. Now we rearrange this equation. We will take function of y with dy and function of x with dx. So you can write this equation again as sec square y by 10 square y dy equal to minus e raised to x upon 1 minus e raised to x dx. Now we will integrate both sides. So in LHS we can see that if we put 10y equal to t, we will get sec square y dy equal to dt. And in RHS if we put 1 minus e raised to x equal to t, then we will get the numerator, that is e raised to x dx equal to dt, minus e raised to x dx to dt. Okay, so we put 1 minus e raised to x equal to t in RHS and 10y equal to v in LHS. So after putting that substitution, we will get integration of dv by v equal to integration of dt by t, that is log v equal to log t plus constant of integration which we have taken as log c. So we will get log v equal to log ct, that is v equal to ct. Then 10y, value of v is 10y, and value of v is 10y, and value of t is 1 minus e raised to x. So we will get 10y equal to c into 1 minus e raised to x, which is the required general solution. Now we see second type of equation, that is homogeneous differential equation. Now a differential equation of the form dy by dx equal to fxy is said to be homogeneous if fxy is a homogeneous function of degree 0. Okay. Now what do you mean by homogeneous function? Suppose we have function fxy, and if we replace x by lambda x and replace y by lambda y, that is if we find the value of f of lambda x lambda y, and it turns out to be of the form lambda raised to n into fxy, then we say that function fxy is homogeneous function of degree n. So what we find here, we have to judge that fxy should be the homogeneous function of degree 0. Suppose we have function f1 of xy equal to x minus 3y. If we replace x by lambda x and y by lambda y, and find the value of f1 lambda x lambda y, then we will say that it comes out to be lambda of 2x minus 3y, that is lambda raised to 1 f1 xy. So it is a homogeneous equation of order 1. Now next we take f2 xy equal to cos y by x, and replace x by lambda x and replace y by lambda y. So value of f2 lambda x lambda y equals to cos y by x, that is lambda raised to 0 cos y by x. So this is the homogeneous function of degree 0. So in this way we find the degree of homogeneous function. Now to solve a homogeneous function differential equation of type dy by dx equal to fxy or gy by x, we make the substitution y equal to vx, where v is the function of x. So from y equal to vx, we will get dy by dx equal to v plus x du by dx using product rule. And remember that v is not constant, v is function of x. So we will get dy by dx equal to v plus x du by dx from y equal to vx. Now if we put the value of y and dy by dx in equation 1, so we will get like this: v plus x du by dx equal to gv. Now this equation can be easily solved by separation of variables, which we have studied earlier. So this equation can be solved further by using separation of variables method. Okay. So this will be our general method for solving the homogeneous equation. Now we take examples. Y dash equal to x plus y upon x, that is dy by dx equal to x plus y upon x. We assume that fxy equal to x plus y by x, and we will now determine whether fxy is the degree 0, is the function of degree homogeneous function of degree 0 or not. So we will find the value of f of lambda x lambda y, that will be lambda x plus lambda y upon lambda x, or x plus y upon x, that is fxy. Fxy means lambda raised to 0 into fxy. Therefore given DE is homogeneous. So we can solve it by the method stated earlier. So we will put y equal to vx and dy by dx equal to v plus x du by dx in 1. So what you will get, 1 means dy by dx equal to x plus y by x. We will put the value of y equal to vx and dy by dx in 1. So you will get v plus x dv by dx equal to x plus vx upon x. Again solving, we will get v plus x dv by dx equal to 1 plus v, or x dv by dx equal to 1. Now if we separate variables, we will get dv equal to dx by x, and after integration it will comes out to be v equal to log x plus c. Now putting the value of v, since y equal to vx, we can say v equal to y by x. So putting the value of v, we will get v by x equal to log x plus c, or y equal to x log x plus c. So this is our general solution. Now next question, find the particular solution of dy by dx minus y by x plus cosec y by x equal to 0, y equal to 0 when x equal to 1. Here we have to find the general solution first, and then using conditions y equal to 0 and x equal to 1, we will find the value of c. Then we will get the particular solution. So the given equation can be written as dy by dx equal to y by x minus cosec y by x. So RHS is our fxy. Now f of lambda x lambda y will be again fxy, you can see. So our equation is homogeneous equation. Now if we put y equal to vx and dy by dx equal to v plus x dy by dx in 1, we will see that we get like this: v plus x dy by dx equal to v minus cosec v, that is x dy by dx equal to minus cosec v, or we can say sin v dv equal to dx by x after minus dx by x. After integrating both sides, we will get minus cos v equal to minus log x minus c. Here we have taken concept of integration in negative sign because all other quantities are negative. So we will get cos y by x equal to x plus c. We will put y equal to 0 and x equal to 1. You will get cos 0 equal to log 1 plus c, that is 1 equal to 0 plus c, or c equals to 1. If we put the value of c in general solution, that is relation 2, we will get cos y by x equal to x plus 1. So this is our particular solution. Remember, particular solution does not contain arbitrary constant. It contains a particular value of arbitrary constant. Now our next equation. Our next one is linear differential equation, LDE, or linear differential equation. General type of this equation is dy by dx plus py equals to q, where p and q are constant or function of x only. Remember, function of x only, it will not contain y. So this type of equation, dy by dx plus py equal to q, where p and q are constant or function of x only, is known as first order linear differential equation. There is another form of this equation also, dx by dy plus p1x equal to q1, where p1 and q1 are constants or function of y only. Okay. Now we will find solution of LDE. Case 1 we are taking. First we will write the DE in the form of dy by dx plus py equal to q for case 1, for first type of LDE. Then we will find the quantity called integrating factor, or IF, is equals to be e raised to integration of p dx. Then we will write the solution as y into IF equal to integration of q into IF plus constant of integration. So this is the solution for first case, that is when dy by dx plus py equal to q is given as DE. If the D is the form of dy by dx plus p1x equal to q1, then IF equal to e raised to integration of p1 dx, and in that case solution will be given by x into IF equal to q1 integration of q1 into IF with respect to y plus c. Now we see some examples. First one is dy by dx plus y by x equal to x square. Now comparing with dy by dx plus py equal to q, we can say p equal to 1 by x, q equal to x square. Now we find IF, that is e raised to integration of p dx, that is e raised to integration of 1 by x dx, or e raised to log x. E raised to log x means only x, and we will write the solution now. Y into IF equal to integration of IF into q plus c. That means y into x equal to x square into x dx, that is yx equal to integration of x cube dx plus c, that is yx equal to x raised to 4 by 4 plus c, or yx equal to, it is only y equal to, not yx, it is only y equal to x cube by 4 plus c by x. Next example, x plus y dy by dx equal to 1. So dy by dx equal to 1 by x plus y. So here you can easily say that it cannot be of the first form. So we will find the value of dx by dy, that is equals to x plus y, or dx by dy minus x equal to y. Now if we compare it from the second form, comparing with second form, dx by dy plus px equal to q, we can say here p equal to -1 and q equal to y. Now we will find the if, that is e raised to integration of p with respect to y, that is e raised to integration of -1, then which comes out to be e raised to -y. Now solution is given by x into if equal to integration of q into if with respect to y plus c. Then we have put the value of if, that is e raised to -y. In the integral of RHS, we will use by parts, taking y as first function and e raised to -y second function, and applying the formula. So finally, you will get x raised to e minus y equal to -y into e raised to -y minus e raised to -y plus c, that is s equal to y minus 1 plus c into e raised to y. So we have solved the one example of both the forms. You can easily solve the other forms also, other questions also, but you have to have some knowledge of integration and differentiation. Okay, thank you.